Hello and welcome to the Hypnosis Talks, a talk series by your humble servant, Nakel Nikiema, certified clinical hypnotherapist. Today is a special day, as you can see, and on special days, I say, let's talk to special people, and you are my special people. So after a few days of holidays and a break from the hypnosis talks, we are resuming our mission of awakening inner intelligence, right? And today we will go on episode 4 of this talk series on the theme of awakening inner intelligence. And the topic we're about to discuss today is about awakening the global mind from individual to collective consciousness. You see, every thought you think sends, let's say, a signal, and every emotion you feel shapes an atmosphere. And together we form a living field that I would call the collective mind of humanity. We call it society, culture, or civilization. But hey, beneath these words lies something deeper, which is a network of consciousness that connects us all, right? And this is the global mind. You know, science now confirms what ancient wisdom always knew, which is that minds aren't isolated, but rather they resonate. For instance, when groups meditate, the collective brain waves synchronize. And when compassion spreads, hearts literally beat in rhythm. But when fear dominates, societies contract. And when awareness rises, humanity evolves. And that's why every thought and every intention is an act of contribution. Because you are never just thinking for yourself. You are thinking into the field. But most of humanity lives in a trance. Let's say it this way. The trance of fear, speed, and separation. And this, let's say, global hypnosis tells us that we are divided by borders, beliefs, and competition. It whispers that progress means more control and that success requires constant struggle, right? And the result is a collective exhaustion, a humanity thinking louder but listening less. However, to awaken the global mind, we must first dehypnotize ourselves from the illusion of separation. Hypnosis, in its essence, is not only personal, it is the art of reuniting awareness with truth individually, but most importantly, collectively. You see, every time one mind awakens from fear to understanding, it shifts the vibration of the whole. And that has nothing to do with poetry. It's neuroscience and empathy in motion. You know, when we become conscious of our shared unconscious, healing stops being private and becomes planetary. What we see in the world is, let's say, a projection of our inner architecture, the collective blueprint of humanity's mind. War is the shadow of unhealed fear. Greed is the hunger of disconnection. But peace is simply awareness remembering itself. You see, when enough individuals choose consciousness over conflict, the collective begins to reflect that choice. And this is not idealism. This is psychology applied to civilization. Now, take a breath and imagine your awareness expanding outward beyond the room in which you are, beyond this moment, and see yourself as part of a vast web of minds, billions of lights, each thinking, feeling, and becoming. Now, send one simple intention into that field. May awareness increase. May wisdom guide us. And may humanity remember itself. Awakening the global mind begins with one awakened individual. And each of us become a point of coherence in the chaos, a signal of clarity in the noise. Consciousness spreads not by force, but by frequency. When you live awake, you make awareness contagious. You know, the future will not be, or let's say, will not belong to the most informed, but rather to the most aware. And the true purpose of inner intelligence is not only to improve life, but most importantly, to elevate humanity. We are not separate minds competing for meaning. We are one mind learning to recognize itself. And when we awaken to that, when the local mind reconnects with the global mind, intelligence becomes not just personal, but planetary. because awareness is not local. Awareness is global, and that awareness is who we are. I'm Nakel Nikiema, and this is the Hypnosis Talks, Awakening Inner Intelligence. In our next episodes, we will explore the science of the soul, where neuroscience meets awareness. I look forward to interacting with you or to talking to you during one of these sessions anytime soon.